Hey everyone, welcome to Holistic Lifestyle Tips, Getting Real About the Woo-Woo. I am Becky Russell, owner of wellness company Hope Essential, and I am a holistic lifestyle educator as well as an essential oil educator. I like to teach. And I started this series in order to share my journey with the holistic lifestyle because it's really served me well, I think. And the reason I say that is at 62, with my genetic makeup, I should have been on daily medications already for over 20 years for type 2 diabetes. And because I've been very diligent and um, practicing this lifestyle, I believe those things have served me well. And I want to share what I've learned along the way in hopes that that helps you too. I can't guarantee you'll have the same outcome, of course, but I can open your mind to hopefully to new approaches to wellness. Holistic means treating the entire body, mind, body, and soul from the inside out and not just treating symptoms. And with the essential oils, those help with limiting the amount of chemicals you put on and in your body. And they also have therapeutic benefits. So between those two things, I believe it's served me well, and I want to share what's helped me with you because I want a quality of life as I age, and I want that for you as well. And so I try to alternate every week between spiritual, emotional, and physical wellness. And tonight's topic involves all three, and it's a pretty serious, heavy topic, and that's addiction. And I feel really very strongly about meeting things head on, not burying our head in the sand. And I mainly want to say, first of all, I am not a medical professional, and this is something serious, and you need to get professional help. But you can also use holistic modalities to complement those treatments. And because let's face it, say you're fighting nicotine addiction, a lot of those traditional tools, the gum, the patches, and drugs, can have really potentially serious side effects. So I just want to give you some holistic options for to take the place of those if that's what you are open to. Excuse me. So you must get professional help as well. Don't misunderstand me. Sorry, I'm just getting over the sinus stuff. I always like to start out with a definition. I assume we all know what addiction is because our lives have probably been touched by it. If we ourselves have not dealt with addiction, which I, excuse me, fortunately have not. Hey, Lynn. Um, I, of course, have had loved ones deal with it, and it's horrific. And so the definition is a compulsive, chronic, physiological or psychological need for a habit-forming substance, behavior, or activity having harmful physical, psychological, or social effects, and typically causing well-defined symptoms such as anxiety, irritability, tremors, or nausea once you withdraw the substance. And that, of course, is the state of being addicted. So we know how strong that pull is, and we feel helpless quite a bit of the time. So I want to bring up some modalities that you may not even think of in connection to addictions. Dance movement therapy is something, if you are not a verbal person and the last thing you want to do is talk about what you're feeling, then this might be something that's very helpful to you. And because a lot of times the underlying root for addiction is a trauma that hasn't been dealt with. And so through the dance movement therapy, people are able to develop their self-awareness, greater sense of calm, build their self-confidence, and that's all helpful with recovery. And of course, again, we're combining this with traditional treatments, right? And this can be very empowering. When you feel more connected to your body, that's empowering. So dance movement therapy. Another one is Tai Chi. That is something I don't know if you've heard of. I have actually taken some classes and loved it. It wasn't a good fit at the time for me because you are on your feet for the whole thing, and at that time of my life, I could not do that. But I have been thinking about getting back into it. So it's a form of martial arts based in ancient Chinese tradition. But unlike martial arts such as karate and judo, these movements are meant to be performed slowly and deliberately. And because of this, you can really be any age, in any shape, any size. And it helps you feel very grounded, very rooted. And it helps with your, calming your mind. And you then, of course, feel more physically strong as well. I really, really liked it. It's also a practice where hey, Shannon, Valentina, if you are, fighting an addiction of some kind, you want to replace a bad habit with a good habit. So a Tai Chi could be something where you can just start doing those movements to get your mind off it. And there's usually some calm music in the background. I really liked it, and I really do recommend it. Another one I have talked about before for other reasons is acupuncture. And I usually refer to it when we're talking about pain, but there's a type of acupuncture called AcuDetox, where you insert needles into the patient's ear, and it helps calm the patient and then ease symptoms of withdrawal. So that might be something to look into. The other thing is chiropractic care. Just getting your physical body in shape can give you that feeling of empowerment and get everything in alignment. That's super important. And of course, I can't not mention essential oils. They're not cures, of course, but they can be such great tools for helping with cravings. Certain oils help with that. And then your emotional aromatherapy oils can really help with the stress and anxiety of trying to quit smoking or quit drinking or whatever. And we have to address the stress that goes along with giving up something that has such a strong pull. And the oils can be amazing for that. So although this is a very heavy subject, very serious, you can't put your head in the sand. We have to address these things. And I am a fighter. I'm a researcher, and I will be your advocate. I will fight for you when you don't have the energy or the willpower to do it. So if you need help of any kind, if you need resources, just reach out to me, and if I don't know an answer, I will find someone that can help you. And I do not give up on me or anyone else, so I'm here for you. And addiction is super personal for me because I lost my baby brother at 42. And he had not had a drink in over 10 years, so that battle had been basically, you know, I guess you never win, but he was doing okay, not drinking, but unfortunately, the other drugs were what contributed to him dying at just 42. So the addictive gene is very rampant in my family. It seems to affect the males more than the women. And I've watched the devastation. And food addiction, nicotine. So even though I have not personally dealt with it, I have, um, you know, experienced the losses and the pain and so forth of watching others. And um, I want to help any way I can. So comment below if any of this surprised you, intrigued you. Um, and again, if you need resources, don't hesitate to reach out to me or to, you know, find the hotlines that are available to get help yourself. Don't try to do this on your own. It is too hard. Um, and if you have someone that you know, is open to the more holistic approach, then, you know, these other kinds of things might be intriguing and might be something that will really help. So till next time, choose you, choose natural, choose now.